Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this week's interactive newsletter. It has been a fabulous week. I've been out and about in classrooms quite a lot this week and seen some wonderful learning taking place. And you are going to be really, really impressed when you come into Parents' Evenings week commencing the 28th to see all the wonderful work the children will be doing in their books, but also the work that's on displays. It really, really is fantastic. So I'm sure you are looking forward to that. Please make an appointment if you haven't done so already. If you can't get into school, we can make telephone appointments. We can have a, even if it's a chat on the door, it is better than nothing. Please make every effort to contact your class teacher to arrange an appointment, either by bringing the slips back in, as I say, or get in touch in one of the many ways that you can, through Class Dojo, through Facebook. There's so many different ways that you can get in touch with the teachers to make sure that we can arrange an appointment. This week's edition, we've got lots of the usual things: Stars of the Week, Year 6 Superstars, and also the Out of School Superstars, which are regular features and really, really exciting. We've also got the safeguarding section of the newsletter, and in this week we're talking about online safety. There's also information about our safeguarding policy and why it's important. And also with online safety, it's our responsibility to educate the children, to make sure that they understand how positive and how great the internet can be, but also some of the dangers. But also it's your responsibility as parent and carers to do the same. And it's also your responsibility to make sure that they aren't accessing things that they shouldn't be, and making sure that they can't access these kind of things and websites that they shouldn't be on. So really, really important. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful donations to the Ukraine. We've started to take those down to the Support for Ukraine links, which is just off Tritton Road. We've filled the minibus today. We can't fit it all in because of how generous you are, so we're going to go back again tomorrow with the rest. And we know that that's going to help people's lives, which is a huge bonus. A couple of extras. There's Mrs. Kelly, one of our behaviour, attendance and wellbeing leads, has set up a pastoral Twitter account. So have a look for that on Twitter. But all the tweets she will also be putting on Facebook as well, because I know that some of you don't have Twitter accounts. We want to make sure that you don't miss out on that. Lastly, a bit of information about COVID. We've currently got 17 children with a confirmed case of COVID-19. That's out of 402. So 17 might sound a lot, but 17 across the school out of 402, and 2 staff. And just for your information, I liaise with the Lincoln Health Protection team, and if we have over 5 linked cases in a class, then that's when I'll have a conversation with the health protection team about the possibility of bringing in extra measures, and that might be class bubbles. There's all sorts of things that we could do. Might be bringing back masks in. Hopefully it won't get to that stage, but I just want to be open and honest with you so that you know what's happening in school. And also a bit of information about COVID, just to clarify: if your child has symptoms, then you still book a PCR. If that PCR comes back as being positive, then your child can't come to school. If they test negative with lateral flow tests on the 5th and 6th day, then they can return on the 6th day. If they are still positive, they must stay at home until the 10th day, or until they test negative, and then they can return after that. Okay? If other members of the family are testing positive, but your child is negative, then they can come to school. I know it's complicated, but if they are negative, then they come to school. If you are struggling, let us know. We can pick them up on the bus. If they live close by, we can walk to pick them up. We want to help out. We want to make sure that the children don't miss out on any of the time in school unless they have to. If they are really ill, or if they have COVID, then they must stay at home. But otherwise, they must be in school, because it's so important. And they've missed enough learning over the last couple of years. We don't want them to miss any more learning, if at all possible. If you have any other questions, contact the school office on 785 760, or as I've already said, there's loads of different ways you can get in touch with us: through Facebook, through Class Dojo, through the Twitter accounts, all sorts of different ways. So please get in touch if you have any problems or any concerns. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all later. Thank you.